Hey everybody, it's me, Namaisa, and I'm back with another video. Like I said a while ago that I would make videos that either you request or really want to see, or that I think I should really share on my YouTube channel. And guess what? This is one of those videos. So in case you don't know, I'm the type of person that only buys makeup products that I really want to try or really want to have. I don't jump on every release that's out there, simple because either I can't afford it, because hey, that's life, or because I'm maybe not that interested, or I think that I already have something like it in my collection. So yeah, that's just, you know, what it is. The first palette I want to talk about is this one right here, the NYX Cosmetics Swear By It palette. Now, some of you may know that NYX Cosmetics sponsors me every now and then. They send me products, and funny enough, this one I bought myself because I really wanted to have it. It has the essentials in there and a little bit extra. This palette has 40 shades, and there are a lot of matte ones in there and some shimmers. Now, if you don't know, I prefer matte eyeshadows over shimmers. Why? Because with matte eyeshadows, you can create dimension, and with shimmers, you highlight certain areas, which is a good thing because, hey, who doesn't love to highlight themselves or, you know, give a pop of color on your lid or brow bone, what have you. It has brown shades, it has orange shades, blue, like a little bit of a red, like green. Right now I've been using it for, you know, subtle makeup looks. Like I used it for my New Year's Eve glam. Yeah, it's a really good palette. I love it. It's universal, affordable, great quality, and it has shimmers to, you know, spice it up a little bit more. This is something I would take with me when I want to travel and I don't want to pack my entire makeup room in one suitcase or two. By the way, let me know if you want separate videos for these, for the palettes mentioned. I may already have a separate video for some of the palettes that I want to mention. So, you know, if I do, click somewhere here in the screen or below in the information box because there will be a link to them. You know, this one I just had to share because I use it a lot. Next one is this beauty right here. The color RAINE Cheers to the Beauty palette. Now this palette right here, as you can see, has 12 shades, 12 eyeshadows in there, and one highlighter. This palette stands out to me because of the shimmers in there. Like the mattes are beautiful, like the quality of them is stunning. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing colored RAINE eyeshadows right now. These shimmers are so intense. Like, I love applying them with my finger. Not that you have to, like, I mean, with a brush, they're just as stunning. Again, watch the review. But these shimmers just stand out, you know, really intense pigment in them. The matte eyeshadows as well, really beautiful, easy to blend. And again, because it is so versatile, I love this because you can create many different types of makeup looks with them. I'm not gonna lie, obviously when you look at the shades like this, they resemble some of the shades in the previous palette I mentioned. It all comes down to formula. The formula of the eyeshadows are definitely different than the NYX eyeshadows. I mean, you know, that's also what you pay for. This palette, in comparison, is more expensive, but then again, the quality, in my opinion, is better. But again, that's what you pay for. But these shimmers is what make this palette such a must-have. Next up, this one should not come as a surprise to my longtime followers, the Sugarpill Cosmetics Pro palette. Technically, this is not a standard palette, right? So you can buy the Pro palette, and actually they now have smaller versions of this palette as well, and then you can fill it up with single eyeshadows by Sugarpill. When I first tried their products, so their eyeshadows, they had pre-made palettes. So I believe the Burning Heart palette, this happens to be the Sweetheart palette. They were pre-made, so technically I had to put it in there. And you know, you can recreate the palette that I have for yourself. So, you know. So here are the eyeshadows in the Pro palette, and the eyeshadows are just freaking fantastic there. The quality, bomb. Just the pigmentation off the chains. And I was so impressed by them because they showed up on my darker complexion. The eyeshadows almost do the work for you. And I mean, the variety. These are not all the Sugarpill eyeshadows, trust and believe. Just, if you love colors, if you love to be colorful, whether you're a drag queen or someone like me who just loves to wear bright, in-your-face eyeshadows, Sugarpill is a must-have. I mean, I can't say anything bad about Sugarpill, like, at all. So, yeah. And then last, but certainly not least, this palette right here. It's by RAINE. It's their Vivid Pigments Eyeshadows palette. These are freaking bomb. I have a review for that as well. It's up on my YouTube channel. Again, check it out. Technically, this is also not a palette, and it is. You can buy this magnetic palette separate and the eyeshadows as well. I mean, this collection came out together, so I mean, I'm actually wearing some of the eyeshadows on my eyes right now. Just like I said in my review video, these are so stunning. Beautiful shades. I love the names, by the way. Now, just like with my review video, I did mention that these were a little bit more powdery than other eyeshadows I've tried by them. I personally have no problem with that because at the end of the day, if they blend out beautifully, if they are pigmented and you know, they're easy to work with, then hey, it is what it is. Also, a wide variety of beautiful and bold like colors. Again, easy to travel with because you got all your beautiful shades in there. With these eyeshadows, a little bit goes a long way. Again, they're called Vivid Pigments for a reason, as you can see on my eyes right now. And yes, they're a little bit more pricey than, you know, a NYX Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, but again, you pay for quality and you pay for the packaging, etc. And I love the packaging. Again, really cute. Okay, so let me try and, you know, gather my thoughts. Let's be honest, a lot of the colors, if not all, have been done already. It's just that companies are trying to find a way to improve the quality of their product and make it a little bit different in that sense. I guess in the end it comes down to quality, pigmentation, you know, definitely the price. The price, your budget, you know. These are all beautiful palettes in their own right. They all have different formulas, obviously, you know, created by different brands. It's all about personal preference. These are just my favorites. These are definitely the ones I grab the most. Like whenever I think of doing a makeup look, I already have these palettes in mind. I'm trying to be fair here. And I will say, in honesty, yes, I do have a preference. I definitely have a preference. When it comes to bright and in-your-face colors and you know, eyeshadows like that, I mostly gravitate towards Sugarpill, and that's because I've been working with their products for a very long time. But I also gravitate towards RAINE because they have shades Sugarpill doesn't have, or their formula is a little different than Sugarpill. So it all depends on what type of makeup you want to create, etc., etc. These are my favorite eyeshadow palettes. And I hope you give them a try. Maybe not all of them, maybe some of them, or maybe actually you are trying all of them. Let me know what you think because I'm curious. Anyway, whatever your preference may be, you cannot go wrong with these palettes right here. I highly recommend them. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, don't forget to go to my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. That all is Makeup by Namaisa. And thank you all so much for watching. Bye!